United States today, what does it stand for? And they had this guy who was this African-American doctor of African-American literature. He gave an answer, but he didn't give an answer that I would have given. So this is my rebuttal to that question. You ask me what I stand for, and I tell you no lies. You ask me what I stand for, and I tell you no lies. Ask me what I stand for, and I tell you no lies. Ask me what I stand for, and I tell you no lies. I stand for generations of black men who came to America before me, never had a chance to see an educated, sophisticated brother walking around St. Louis just like me. I stand. I stand for generations of black men who came to America before me, but never had the chance to see an educated brother like me. I stand. I stand for equality and recognition, and even for those slaves who cook food in that kitchen, I stand. I stand for my mother's mothers and my mother's mother's mothers who bore sisters and brothers and kings and queens who look and act just like me, and had wisdom stored upon their difficult spelling names just like me. I stand. I stand for black slaves who had to be bound and chained from their hands to their feet, and have the original name of their ancestors dragged through the dirt of their own earth. I stand. I stand for black men who have been beaten, black women who have been raped, black children who have been mutilated, but black children who kept their faith. I stand. I stand for civilizations that have been lost in history books, stolen by crooks, profited by thieves, that hung strange fruit from trees. I stand. I stand for George Washington Carver's inventions and Frederick Douglass's speeches and Harriet Tubman's struggles and books like he washed us and us. Oh, I stand. You ask me what I stand for, and I tell you no lies. You ask me what I stand for, and I tell you no lies. You ask me what I stand for, and I tell you no lies. I stand for that educated black man with his black plans and his cool walk and his jive talk, nigga. I stand. I stand for rock music that can never be imitated, and gospel music that can never be faked, and jazz music that is constantly imitated, and hip-hop music that is constantly changing. I stand. I stand for the feathers and Marcus Garvey's helmet. I think y'all don't hear me. I stand for the red, green, and yellow feathers and Marcus Garvey's helmet. Zoe Hurston always thirsting, wondering why the lives of watching God. Langston Hughes writing more destiny, simple poetry than my mind could ever fathom. And Maya Angelou being the true definition of a black soul survivor's phenomenal woman. I stand. I stand for anti-gang wars and mom and pop stores, even those nappy-headed Zulu monkey black babies that had to get burned that drove us crazy. I stand. I stand for give me a 5 on the black hand side, and once you go black, you can never go back. And fried chicken at a family reunion, even at a lecture slide, grandma who always gets the party started. I stand. I stand for black cat, black monkey, black coon, black gorilla, black crack baby, break your mama's back. Yeah, I stand for Malcolm X's fight and Martin Luther King's dream and the rage of Black Panthers and Angela Davis' afro and her fist. I stand. I stand for black power, black love, black beauty, but most of all, Mr. Reporter, black Jesus. Most of all, Mr. Reporter, black Jesus. Most of all, Mr. Reporter, black Jesus. You ask me what I stand for and why I stood so long, because my legs are as long as time, and my back is as wide as the ocean, and my hands are as free as the sky. But yet I stood, and yet I am standing, and I will be standing tomorrow with the tears of mutilated children under my feet, and I will be standing tomorrow with the sweat and blood of my ancestors rolling down my back, and I will be standing tomorrow until I do hear the little so-called freedom bells ring. Don't you ask me what I stand for, but you ask me why am I standing. Mr. Reporter, I think a better question you need to ask me is, nigga, would you like to have a seat?